So the vegetarian starter is really simple to do. It is so unbelievably simple, it's crazy. I can't even think about it. Anyway, right, so all you'll need, Amelia, you'll need a little pot. There's a little pot with all the veg in it. So we've split these out into little balls, but you get this all in one big pot. So you'll have chargrilled courgettes and aubergines, you'll have gherkins, capers, spicy chilies, little teardrop peppers, we'll have sliced peppers, we'll have artichokes as well. Okay, and then we'll also have one of these. Let's look at this little fella. Right, so this is called a Romanesco. Now we call it the alien, because if you look inside, it's a cross between a cauliflower and a little bit like a broccoli. So it's a little baby one. It's come out from the fields down in Norfolk, from nurtured in Norfolk. It should be in a little pouch, so you just need to open from the pouch, and then all we need to do, Amelia, is clip the bottom off it. Clip the bottom off, release the leaves. Now if you've got a rabbit, you can feed them to the rabbit. Now just keep the core at the bottom because we want it to stay whole. Okay, we're just going to snip these little leaves off here. Let's get these off. What we're going to do is we're going to really quickly blanch this. Now what you need to do is just crisscross the bottom with a knife. A bit like you would a sprout at Christmas time. So you've got a real nice head of Romanesco with a little crisscross at the bottom, and the leaves, you're just going to unfortunately put them in the bin or give them to the rabbit, or you can eat them. Wow, they taste great. Anyway, right, so let's go cook this, Amelia. Okay, over here. So, pan of boiling water, salted water. Make sure it's rolling boil. Romanesco, I'm just going to pop it in. And we're going to leave that boiling for about 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes, just so it's kind of just nice and soft and blanched. You can see the colour. Can you zoom in there, Amelia? You can see the colour of Romanesco is fantastic. Right, so one thing I've just realised, that this step isn't actually on the recipe card, because these Romanescos just became available to us on Monday, so we thought we'd grab them and send them on because they're awesome. So 3 minutes later, pull it out. Look at that, look how beautiful that is. Just turn the heat off and let's go over here, Amelia. Right, back to the workstation. Okay, so it might feel a bit weird this. What are we doing? Got like a little mini Romanesco for a starter. What's happening? So we need a little bit of pesto. We're just going to put a bit of pesto in a bowl with some olive oil. And we're just going to dress the Romanesco. Okay, so we're just going to pour that all over the Romanesco, and that's just going to make it, move it around, we're just going to make it taste fantastic with those pine nuts in there and the olive oil. Here we go, we're just going to let that sit for a little bit, a bit more oil on there. So because we've seasoned the water, it will, we don't need to add any salt at this stage. Perfect, and we're just going to let that sit and just let that cool down naturally. So the idea of this dish is it's a beautiful sharing dish. So you could use a plate, you could do like a centerpiece on a plate, you could put the Romanesco in the middle and all the veg and the garnish around. But we've got this. Woohoo! Look at that. So this was a floorboard from upstairs. We ripped it up, varnished it down. It's all food safe wax on there. And we use this on a Sunday to put our Yorkshire puddings on. Look how amazing that is. But we're going to use this tonight because it's the big night in and we're all celebrating together. So we're going to use this, we're going to spread all this beautiful veg over it. And then we're going to have it as a starter. We're going to put it in the middle of the table and then all enjoy it around. So the Romanesco has been sat for a few minutes. We're also going to we're going to need our veg. Okay, Amelia. So this is so simple, it is unbelievable. All we need to do, we're going to put the Romanesco in the middle. So the idea of this is when you get to come and eat it, you're just going to be able to cut it. If there's 4 of you, you can cut it into quarters. If there's 2 of you, you can just cut it in half. And it will taste fantastic. We've got the courgette, bit of courgette. Now if there's no courgette in your pack, you'll have something different in there. So whichever veg you get in your pack, that's the veg to use. And if you've got some courgette in and you want to use it, it's not in your pack, you can obviously put some in. We've got the aubergine there, nice beautiful salted roasted aubergine that's been marinated in oil. Really nice. We've got, what else we got going on here, Amelia? We've got artichoke hearts, little char-grilled artichoke hearts. They're fantastic as well, so we'll just dot these around. This is a real treat. What an absolute treat this is. We've got some roasted peppers. So we're just going to tear these up, Amelia, into little strips. So there's absolutely no rules here at all. You can just make it up as you go along. Nice roasted peppers. We've got some little chilies, spicy chilies. Woo! Look at them. We'll get them on there. Just be careful with these because they've got a bit of heat in them. And then Amelia, look down here. So in this little bowl, we've got these little fellas. They're called roquitos or teardrop peppers. They're beautiful. So when you eat them, they're like sweet. Wow! Woo! They've got a bit of heat, sweet and spicy at the same time. So we've got some nice roquito peppers, put them underneath. And then we're going to garnish it, Amelia, with a bit of lettuce. Okay, so you should have a bowl like this. Just get another bowl. You should have a bag of lettuce. Now in it, you've got some pea shoot, some beautiful pea shoot from down in Norfolk. We've got some bull's blood. We've got spicy rocket. We've got red chard in there as well. There's a little bit of epinard, which is like baby spinach. And then there's nasturtium petals in there as well. And then we're going to put in some parsley, micro parsley. Bob that in there. And then these little edible flowers, edible violas, these will bring a bit of pepperiness to the dish as well. So we'll pop them in a bowl. Now if you've got these growing in your garden, you can eat them from your garden as well, which is brilliant. Little bit of rapeseed oil or olive oil. Now this is the only thing that's not in your box. Just drizzle that in. We didn't want to send it down just in case it broke. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Toss it around. And then we're just going to really gently just dress the plate with this. So you can see there, griddled artichokes, viola flowers, beautiful Romanesco in the middle as the centerpiece, beetroot leaf, which is epic, really nice. Look at that. And then we've got the little violas we're going to dot around. This is amazing. You know what? I think I'd rather have this one over the meat one, actually, to be honest with you. Really nice. Really, lots of different textures, lots of different colours. Right, Amelia, do you want to get a really cool shot down there? That's it. Brilliant. And then we're just going to drizzle it with a little bit of pesto. So if you get your pesto, put it in a little pot and just add another little bit of oil. Drizzle that up, around. And there we got it. A fantastic starter, vegetarian starter, ready to go, ready to share for the big night.